Recently, we reported on an effort to safeguard the endangered Mojave Desert tortoise in California, in which 70 baby tortoises were returned to the wild, a move scientists say was successful because the little ones woke up after hibernating in their natural environment for 6 months. Several wildlife organizations in the state are at the forefront of the initiative. And joining us now for an update on the project is one of the scientists involved with the effort, Dr. James Danoff-Burg, Vice President of the Conservation at the Living Desert Zoo and Gardens. Thank you so much for joining us. Can you tell us what the latest is on these 70 babies that just woke up from their deep sleep?
Of course. Yeah, we're very excited to be a part of this process. This Head Starting program is a way to ensure the survivability of the species going forward. What the greatest times at which tortoises are at risk is when they're babies, when they're very young especially. And so this cohort of 70 has been released out into the wild at Edwards Air Force Base. And so they are subject to all of the things that baby tortoises are subject to, but less of them because they are so much larger because of our Head Starting program. With the Head Starting program, we're releasing them at the equivalent of being around 3 or 4 years of age, as opposed to being the age that they actually are, which is only less than a year. So as a consequence, because they're so much larger, their tendency to be eaten by predators is a lot less. So of these 70 that we've released, they all have trackers. So of the 70 that we've released, only 4 have been actually preyed upon, 3 by ravens and 1 by a dog or a coyote. So that's sad to lose those 4, of course, but that is much less than what they would have been if they had not gone through the Head Starting program with us.
What do you hope to learn about the species now that they're awake from hibernation?
What we really hope to learn is how they learn from what they've had in the experience in their very short lives. They've been trained on how to deal with predators. They've been trained on how to create burrows. A lot of being a tortoise is figuring out the world. And we have helped to reduce that learning curve for them.
Is this the only group of the Mojave Desert tortoise that has been released into the wild?
No, actually, this is our 3rd cohort. Actually, 2nd cohort that we've done. We have a 3rd one that's going to be released later this summer. So this is an ongoing collaboration that we have with the San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance and also the Edwards Air Force Base. This is a great 3-part or conservation effort to try to ensure the survival of this really iconic species.
And what's your hope for the future? What's next for the Mojave tortoise?
Oh, more of the same. We want to continue to do this. It's not just effective scientifically, it's also so heartwarming. They are so insanely adorable as babies. Getting to care for them on a regular basis is really the highlight of, I think, a lot of my team's year. So we want to be able to expand and continue this project into the future. So we're in the process of trying to find ways to make that happen.
They are very adorable. Sea turtles are my favorite animals. So I love that you guys are doing this work. Dr. Danoff-Burg, thank you for coming on.
Hey, thank you for your time.